You are watching Heavy Metal News Weekly, and let's get started. And this time I want to start with some positive news first of all, because there are some very negative news this week also. So the positive news. Finnish-Swedish symphonic metallers Nightwish have posted a new Nightmail session featuring fan questions answered by various members of the band and crew. The answered questions can be viewed on their official website www.nightwish.com. Donald TV recently conducted an interview with bassist Jason Newsted about his bass gear and his interest in painting, having turned out hundreds of large original works of art over the last half a decade. Newsted's first exhibition of original art will be held May 6 to June 27, 2010 at Michaela Gallery in San Francisco, California. Metallica played the Death Magnetic track The Unforgiven 3 live for the first time ever earlier Wednesday, April 14th at Telenor Arena in Oslo, Norway. French extreme progressive metallers Gojira are writing material for a new EP they record this summer, the proceeds from which will benefit Sea Shepherd, an anti-whaling organization. We'll record and produce 5 songs that we will sell on our website without going through traditional ways, guitarist-vocalist Joe Duplantier says in a new video interview. The benefits of sales will be donated to Sea Shepherd. There will be guests from international metal scene on the record. Gojira is currently supporting Metallica on a short European tour. Also on the bill is Fear Factory. Slipknot drummer Joey Jordison and vocalist Wednesday 13 have completed work on long-awaited sophomore album for their horror punk side project Murder Dolls, entitled Women and Children Last, at the studio in Hollywood Hills, California, with producer Chris Zeus Harris. Ozzy Osbourne will release Scream, his first album in almost 3 years and 10th studio album overall, on June 15th via Epic Records, produced by Ozzy and Kevin Churko, both of whom did the same honors for Ozzy's 2007 worldwide million-seller Black Rain. The album will feature the first single, Let Me Hear You Scream. And about festivals, according to Kerrang magazine, Slash, As I Lay Dying, Michael Monroe and supergroup The Damn Things, which features members of Fall Out Boy, Anthrax and Every Time I Die, are among the latest confirmed bands for this year's Download Festival, which is set to take place at Donington Park in Leicestershire, UK between June 11th to June 13th. And about the negative news, it is with great sadness that we inform you that Type O Negative frontman, bassist and our bandmate Peter Steele passed away last night of what appears to be a heart failure. Ironically, Peter had been enjoying a long period of sobriety and improved health and was imminently due to begin writing and recording new music for our follow-up Dead Again album released in 2007. So let's take a moment of silence in honor of Peter Steele. And some other musicians have expressed their grief about the death of Peter Steele. Guitarist-vocalist Mikael Åkerfeldt of Swedish progressive metallers Opeth has released the following statement regarding the passing of Type O Negative frontman Peter Steele. Well, I have to say I am shocked by this horrible news. Basically, I just want to express my condolences on behalf of Opeth. Peter and company took us out for a little spin in Germany a few years ago, and we became mates with them. Peter was always very kind to us. Singer Christina Scabbia of the Italian rock metal band Lacuna Coil has released the following statement regarding the passing of Type O Negative frontman Peter Steele. I haven't heard such a bad news in a long time. I am appalled, speechless. Silence is more respectful in these circumstances, I know, but everyone who knows me knows that Peter and Type O were an immense influence in my musical taste, and beside that, Pete was a charismatic, intense, funny, fantastic person. I treasure the moments we spent together on this road, and I know he's rocking out both heaven and hell right now. Mille Petrozza, vocalist guitarist of German thrash metal veterans Creator, has released the following statement regarding the passing of Type O Negative frontman Peter Steele. Peter Steele was one of my all-time favorite musicians ever. I've only met him once briefly and he was just the nicest guy. Carnivore's Retaliation and all Typo Negative albums have been a huge influence on my creativity. This is a black day for music. Rest in peace, Peter. Photographer Linda Aversa has uploaded several pictures of Peter Steele and Typo Negative taken over the years. Check them out at lindaaversa.com. Former Moonspell bassist Iris, who is currently involved with Portuguese female-fronted act Witchbreed, has released the following statement regarding the passing of Typo Negative frontman Peter Steele. These are sad and shocking news. I had the chance to tour with Typo Negative as a support band for their October Rust European tour, meet Peter Steele, and every single night I would watch Typo Negative take the stage and play. It was never enough. The impression he left was that of a gentle, kind, polite, and down-to-earth. Before Peter Steele began touring the world as the frontman of goth metal act Typo Negative, he held a job in the New York City Parks Department driving garbage trucks and dumping trucks and streamrollers. Julius Spiegel, Brooklyn Commissioner of Parks, remembers Steele in the following way. I remember Pete Rajitsky, Steele's real name, not at all like the dark character of some of the blogs have portrayed, but as a very hard-working, sweet and respectful guy, always eager to please. Even after he had achieved notoriety, he would visit us, occasionally even coming to our hockey dinner dances just to reminisce. He often joked about coming back to work at the Parks Department. And several other bands have expressed their grief about the death of Peter Steele. So this was the saddest news this week. So I hope you all have a good week and play Typo Negative and remember Peter Steele.